this is a business. So from now on, I want to shout out somebody because this is a new person that he's been making me fueled and fired because of the passion and the excitement, and I see his life changing already. So Wayne Williams, I want to shout you out because this is what he told me the other day. I told him this when we got in, but nobody really ever takes it to heart. So this is what Wayne is doing. He has a job, and he has a very prestigious job. He has a good job, and he puts a lot of hours in at that job, a lot of hours. So he misses a lot of time with his family. But Wayne is determined. He's not determined. He's going to change his family's life. I already know. But now when he gets off work, he has a new enlightenment. He has a new passion because it is his business, and he is working it like it is his business. From now on, his job is not his future. His business is his future. So now he spends another 7, 8 hours, I don't even know, spending more time after his job on his business. And he is excited, and everybody around him sees the excitement. And he is getting orders. He is getting affiliates. He is doing everything that he needs to do to change his family's life. So Wayne, I just want to shout it out because I see it, brother. And you're a guy, and I want to make a guys team, so I just want to shout it out. But anyway, keep up the good work, Wayne. You're going to change your family's life. But when you change it and you change that mindset to this is yours. You're not working for somebody else. This is yours. So treat it like it's yours. Treat it with the passion. If you want to wear a shirt, wear a shirt. Bring it after job. Put your shirt on when you get off work. Whatever you need to do. Go into the bank. Go into Chick-fil-A. I go into everywhere all the time because I want to talk to somebody. I want somebody to see my shirt and then me give them a card. That's just what I want to do. Do what you need to do to be successful. Be passionate about it because it's yours. And this is your future.
And there's times when Chad's like, oh my gosh, I've got to take the shirt off. Like, it's like his
I swear I do have to take my shirt off because I talk to so many people, and I sometimes I can't handle it.
Oh, one thing about talking to people, if you do speak with them, have a way of reconnecting with them. Don't just give them your card.
Always get Facebook information, a number, something that you can put them onto Facebook giveaways. Because that's the key, not just giving them a card. I always give a number, whether it's a girl or a guy.
He is allowed.
I'm allowed to get girls' numbers.
Get as many women's numbers as you possibly can.
Can I jump in here for a second? I think that we need to stop viewing this as a hobby, and you need to view it as your business. This is your business. It's not a hobby anymore. It's not a side hustle. And I don't care if you started last week. Stop viewing it as a hobby. This is your business. Yep. You know, if you did this and you had a brick and mortar shop, would that be your hobby or would that be your business? You would think of it as a business then. Just because you don't go into work every day doesn't mean that it's not, it's not your business. So stop viewing it as a hobby and view it as your business. Don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. When somebody asks you what you do, own it.
Yeah.
And there's one more thing I'd like to say too. Also, when we, like Danielle said with the participation, the more the dream team gets participation, so when everybody comes to the dream team and when we post events and it gets huge, the prizes are going to get bigger. So we're gonna do things once everybody is united again. And so I just want you guys to be working hard on to get you united. More united on the team page because we can do bigger giveaways. We can do more fun things. Like we have some doctors that are just waiting to come on, but we can't have a doctor come on. We can't have a cannabis college come on to educate us with us and then only have 20 people live.
And now I know obviously right now might not be the best time for everyone, and that's fine. That's why the replay is going to be up. We will, give time when we have these things coming up.
These are things for the future.
We want to make sure that if we have a world-renowned doctor on, which he's ready, and if we have the college come on, they're ready, we don't have 10 viewers. So now, again, there's sometimes, like I said, that we throw things out the spur of the moment, and obviously we're going to get, 20, 50, maybe 50 viewers. But
on the Thursday night lives or whatever, to the pre-enrollee groups, we should have people always coming onto that. There should always be new people to close out because this is helping you guys close. It's taking time away from you so you can invite people so we can close it. And I want to close this out, too, to let everybody know
we're not closing out.
We're not closing out. I just want to say that the Dream Team page, everybody here, this is the only place that you can come that it's sacred, that I can guarantee you that when you come onto an event, when you invite somebody to this event, that there's going to be no drama. It's always going to be positivity. Nobody's going to get stolen. So feel free to use this as your own page. Everybody has this as their resource, so use it.
Now, I know there are some other like team pages. I know Tammy and Stephanie have their team pages. Those are wonderful because they are leaders and they've branded themselves as a leader. And I love that they have their own thing going on so they can do things just for their team. Completely understand. Use those resources as well. Now, one thing before we switch over to just touch on Ashley and Tammy's last aha moments, I want to throw something out there about how much it drives me crazy, but I respect it at the same time. So Stephanie drives me crazy and I respect her at the same time because she has this time frame of when she can work. Okay. What she does, I would not be able to do. So we touched on how she pretty much is just an online marketer.
She gets stuff done.
If I am not that person. So if you are that person where you can really follow schedules, she's a really great resource for you. And I love and hate that I love it and hate it at the same time that, you know, like she said, she doesn't work nights and weekends. But that was something super successful. But that was something she set up when she first started. And that is something that means that she has to sacrifice other times to get things done. So there's probably days that she doesn't eat lunch. You know, there's days that she doesn't get to turn herself off during the day at all. And so when you look at her and you're like, okay, this is the person I want to mold myself after. Or when you look at Tammy and say this person, or Ashley, or me, make sure that you understand that I'm insanely crazy. Like, I don't follow schedule at all. So if you're that type of person, then, you know, maybe my lifestyle fits you. If you are in the box, I need to follow this schedule person, then Stephanie and Tammy are probably a better resource than you. For you, Ashley and I are a little more alike. Okay, so if Stephanie is a person or if any of these people are the person you want to mold yourself after, and the reason why I say Stephanie is because she's a little bit more, she's different than the three of us, women or man. But if that's who you want to be, then you have to realize that she sacrifices a lot to do it the way she wants to do it. But she's always stayed true to what she's decided to do when she joined this business. And so I totally respect that. It drives me crazy at times, but I totally respect it because she stayed true to who she said she was going to be from when she joined this business.
She stayed consistent, and that's what gets you successful. Consistency in this game, consistency in your business, because this is your business. You're not going to start become a doctor and start your own practice and then only like work when you want. You know, that's just not, you're not going to grow your business that way. Sorry, people are going to come to you. They're not going to know about you. So this is your business. Stay successful, stay committed, and stay consistent.
I love you, Stephanie. Where is she?
I love you too. Sorry.
Okay.
She's doing her hair.
Okay.
No,
all right.
No, I had just walked across the room, but I apologize to Danielle all the time because I tell her, like, I want to be there for you, but I can't do things at night. Like, I can't do the lives at night, and it's hard for me because I want to be a leader that helps out, and I want to be somebody who you know, helps with the team and tribute. But like, I just can't do that at night. So I know I drive her crazy, and I apologize.
That's okay. They're getting ready to be able to do it during the day, so it don't matter.
Even more time during the day. So, but she's changed her schedule to fit what she needs to do, you know.
And I like that because you can spend time with your family on your own terms.
And you need to, because you need to make sure that your family isn't resenting this business.
Yes, this cannot be a job for your family neither. Your family cannot look at it. This is very important. Let's talk about this. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Turn the screen.
Because I do notice that there's a lot of women in this business, in the dream team. There's some men out there. I got you, fellas. We're coming. Don't worry. But there's a lot of women out there, and some people, sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes the men are sitting outside in the back because they don't see that this is a business. They don't see that this can change their life because they don't know it. They've never been around it. They don't understand it. I didn't understand it. We didn't understand it. So, but men do understand the hemp products. They do understand the cannabis industry. So make sure you do iterate or whatever. Make sure you highlight that for them. And let them know that this is the cannabis industry, babe. I do have to work it to get some money, but this is the cannabis industry. Okay, first of all.
And I think that's very important when you start this business to make that set that expectation with your family, which is why Stephanie had that expectation coming in. She set it with her family.
Which is why we're talking about this, because you have to set that expectation, because a lot of people get in like, I'm going to change my family's life, and they get like somebody has this awesome dream, and then you come in and you want the same dream, but yet you haven't thought about what you're going to do, and you just tell your family, you make all these promises, and you may have done 20 other companies that have never been successful, and this is your 21st. And I'm telling you, you can come here to the Dream Team, and we can make you successful. But we got to figure things out. We got to figure out how to work this into your lifestyle. But don't tell your family you're going to make all this money and then not do anything, okay? When you do make some money, let your hubby know. Be like, hey, babe, you know that 6-pack of beer or that 12-pack of beer that's over there? I just bought that with that money from the cannabis that we just sold. Let people know that. So that way, subconsciously, the men are seeing that, hey, there's another $20. There's more beer. There's a lawnmower in the garage from HempWorks. Holy crap. This is how you get the men involved. But if, hey, fella, if you're trying to get the women involved, take some of that money and buy her nails. Like, buy some flowers every once in a while for no reason. Just use that money and let people know that this is coming from the business, babe. Like, I'm able to spend, like Wayne, he's able to spend more time home now because he can make a little bit extra money, or he will be able to spend more time in the future. And he's going to let people know that that's from HempWorks. And I'm just letting you know, like, let your significant other be like, this is what's going to change your lives, honey. And the more you include them, that it's our business, not just your business, they're going to be more open to join you.
Yeah, and that's a good tip. This is our business. Not I'm going to work my business. I'm going to work our business.
And eventually, if they don't want to join you or even support you right now, just stay your course. Know that you can overcome them after you basically show them what the power is.
Just because you see the way that Chad and I work this business, don't try to put your husband in that position. You figure out what he wants to, or she, vice versa, what they want to do. If they don't want to do anything, that's perfectly fine. Just ask them to support you just emotionally, right? So don't try to make them fit. And, there's a lot of times where I try, because there's things that I'm good at, and I try to make him do those things because I get tired of doing them. They're not what he's good at.
And I get mad and frustrated, and I can't do nothing.
Okay, so we'll do a building as a couple.
Yes, and I'm also with the leaders, we're going to work on something. Well, I'm going to work on something too with the GoPro and stuff, where I am going to show more live things out and about too, for people that may want to do things out and about more, because I know that I'm good at that. And some of the things that happen, what are you laughing
Nothing. At? Ashley just texted me something really funny.
Some of the things that happen out and about, maybe you guys could use one of those things in your life, or at an event. If somebody wants to do events, we're going to try to broadcast that so you can see the whole event and try to figure things out. Or what other leaders are doing. We're going to figure out how to try to show some of these things virtually here soon.
And we talked about time management. Guys, if you aren't a time manager, because I know Jen just mentioned that she, her mind's all over the place. This is what your 6 list is for. My mind is everywhere all the time. Do your 6 list, chunk out your time for the next day. And you can do it each night, every night. What do I have scheduled for tomorrow? Because we're the type of people that like fly by the seat of our pants. We have no idea what we're doing tomorrow.
We try not to.
And
we know what we're doing tomorrow.
No, we don't. Okay, so I try to the night before figure out what we're doing. It always changes. But I'll chunk out time. Okay, well, 1 o'clock is our training, or 12 o'clock is our training. Then after that is whatever. Chunk out 15-minute time frames and try to stick to them. All right, Ashley, what aha moments did you want to touch on? Anything?
Oh, shush.
No, we didn't hit.
Now they want to bark. All right, so I'm going to kind of work my way backwards on my ahas, and okay. I think people will follow a little bit better. We had talked about basically you were talking about an executive versus a builder, or Stephanie was, and how she was a builder. And yes, Stephanie put me through the runaround. She made me sweat. I knew she was going to be a rock star if she signed with me. She kept looking at like 3 different companies, and I was like, oh, like, I know that this is the best. Just go along, But no, like, I even met with her face to face with her husband. She was intimidating. Let me tell you, even though she is like the sweetest girl ever, I was scared. And when Tammy said, work even though you're scared, I was literally at that meeting, like shaking. Like I was just like, okay, I couldn't find the compensation plan. I was trying to do a binary chart on a piece of paper. Like I felt like it went horrible. And then she went with me and I was like super, super excited. And also what she said, if people work hard, or not harder necessarily, but maybe whatever, do different things and they build faster. Don't compare yourself to others. That's the point. Is she's 25K, guys, and I'm trying to hit 10K right now. And I signed her as an affiliate. This is not a pyramid. You can go and do whatever you want, however many hours. And she does hers in a scheduled block, and I'm everywhere. That could be part of it. I don't know. So you just can't compare yourself to other people. She gets on garage sale sites and posts and can go live, right? I post about a chair that has nothing to do with HempWorks, and I get kicked off of the marketplace forever. For some reason, it doesn't work for me, okay? So that's the differences. So do not compare yourself to other people. I totally agree with that. I always say, whenever you were talking about cash and carry for Wayne, I always tell them, this is my personal bottle that I had extra at my house. I'm selling to you right now, but the next time will be online because I don't do inventory. That's plain and simple. And when they hear it's my personal bottle, it, like Tammy said, it creates ownership. I had it, I owned it, it was mine, and I'm authorizing you to take it. Thank you for your money, but next time it will be online. We have a referral program and it's money back guaranteed. And don't ask for your money back on this one because it was mine. So I just put it straight to the point. That goes on to how to make people order online. That's how you make people order online. How to find good Facebook groups. Someone asked. I wrote down the questions that people were asking. I suggest that you be real, honest, and true with yourself and follow groups that you love. Honestly, I have smoked the flower of marijuana since I found out I had pigment dispersion syndrome. I didn't smoke 8 years before that. But now guess what? I'm a part of a group called Babes in Stonerland. Sorry, Chad, I would like put you on there, but you're not a girl, okay. So, you know. But anyway, there's literally a group called Babes in Stonerland, and every Wednesday they allow me to post about my business or post about a product. So those are kind of things that you can do. Mommy groups. I'm not a mom. You've seen probably my cat, my dog, and heard everything else. I have 2 dogs and a cat. I am a pet mama. So I don't have any kids. I have to go a different route. Also, I told you I've been writing stuff down. Don't tell me to write stuff down. But okay, and so when you are investing in your auto shipment or investing in the products or whatever, here's a great way to say I'm not doing this as a cost because guess what? It's all tax deductible. All your marketing is tax deductible. You own a business. At the end of the year, you will get a federal form I think it's over $600. If you made over $600 in this company, which I know I'll be getting one, you are a 1099 quote unquote employee, but that just means you're an independent affiliate of a bigger business. That's it. So I am basically an online marketer for this company. I share a website. I create a personal billboard. So anything that I market, anything I use to market, part of your phone, part of your I bought a computer 3 years back, and because of the business I was in, I got to write, part of that off. Things like that. It is an investment. So we're not just feeding you BS. I'm sorry, but I'm just, you're not just buying to buy. Plus, you need to be a product in product. So if you're not using CBD oil and you don't have the passion and you don't know what it feels like to not go blind whenever you thought you were going to, sorry, I'm kind of like just being right at it. But it's the truth that I couldn't speak as loud as I am, about it or, get it out there as much as I do if I didn't have a why, if I didn't have a reason that pushed me from this spot to another spot.
Before you go to the next one, hold on, I want to touch back on that. Okay. So your monthly order, there's 2 things that could change people's minds about this. First of all, have them do the math themselves on if you purchase a 4-pack, have them do the math. If they sell those cash and carry, how much money they make off of buying that 4-pack. So basically when they do the math, what's going to happen is they get a bottle free for themselves and the other 3, they sell them and it covers the entire expense plus a profit. So keep that in mind. But another thing that I want to mention, hold on, is if you are ordering monthly and you're ordering sprays monthly, now Tammy touched on it's a great product for your tasting parties, but if you're not using them, that's not an investment. Okay, so if you're ordering a executive spray pack, this kind of goes back into respecting your leader and becoming a leader right in the beginning too. So there are ways to purchase a cheaper monthly order using the sprays, okay? And that's fine, whatever. That's what you want to do. But if you're literally buying product and it's sitting in your closet or sitting in your office,
and you're not selling it consistently,
what are you doing? What are you doing just to keep yourself commission qualified? Think about the executive kit. I mean, a director kit each month for stop. I'm trying to make a point. You keep cutting me off. So think about that. Now it's become an expense and not an investment. Okay. So make sure you're utilizing your business. Make sure you're making sense of what you're doing. So, okay, yeah, it's cheaper for me to buy some sprays each month. But now, again, respecting your leader. Remember, you're going to be a leader one day. All right. If you don't already think of yourself as one when you come in, which you kind of should, because now you're leading people into this business. So you should always think of yourself as a leader. So now you're purchasing these sprays each month, which is a little cheaper for you. You have a stockpile of freaking sprays that you don't even know what to do with. Now you're hating the business because you have all this product sitting there. So that's one thing. Secondly, the BV on the sprays is next to nothing, okay? So if you're instilling this in your team, if you're teaching them to buy sprays each month, you're cutting yourself off at the knees. Because first of all, you can't be a product of the product. And I'm not saying that sprays aren't great. Please make sure that you understand that that's not what I'm saying. If you're using them, wonderful. Okay, you're selling them, wonderful. But if you're just buying them to be commission qualified, that's not wonderful. Okay?
Buy something that's going to sell.
Buy something that you can profit with. Buy something that's giving you the most BV, because what's going to happen is, say you have 20 people on your team that are buying sprays every month, your BV is nothing. That's not duplicatable, guys.
You're not making money, and then your team's not going to make no money because they're telling everybody to do the same thing.
And then now you're shooting yourself in the foot because you're not going to be successful in the business, or as successful. It takes probably 10 spray customers to equal 3 HempWorks customers.
And now, and I do want to touch on this too while we're getting into this. Now, think about it like this. Now, some of you aren't going to be mothers or fathers, and this may not be the right analogy for you, but still you can relate to this. Okay, imagine if your sister, brother, mom, dad, or kid got stolen. Okay, and then somebody came up to you and was like, look, I have your kid, I have your husband, I have your daughter, whatever, and you need to come up with $10 million by the end of the day. $10 million. Now that's crazy, that's ridiculous. But if somebody came up to you and was like, you need to get $10 million in cash, whatever you need to do at a deadline today, or you're not going to get your kid back. You're going to find a way, I don't care what it is, to do to get your kid back. Now, I know your kid's not stolen right now, and it doesn't have the same power if it's not really happening. But I want you guys, everybody out there, I want you to think that everybody's kid has been stolen. Everybody's
kid has been stolen.
Listen to me. Everybody's kid has been stolen. Everybody's wife, husband, everybody's been stolen. You guys have gone through life being told that you have to work for somebody, that you have to make somebody else's dreams come true, while you sit back and get a minimum wage, that you can't take vacation, that you can't spend a sick day with your kid without possibly being so stressed out that you're going to lose your job. That's what we have been told for our whole lives. It's still being instilled into kids every day. This is our future, but yet we're coming up in a world where we're still teaching them to go and be in debt before they even get out of college, and then they can't even get a job no more. What is this world coming to? Guys, your kid has been stolen. Everybody's kid has been stolen. You need to wake up. You have something that's golden in front of you. And if you don't get excited about this, you have something that's passionate. You are in the beginning stage of this business, HempWorks. HempWorks has been recommended by neurologists all over the country. You've all seen it. You've seen the testimonies. You've heard of the testimonies, or you've seen them personally. You know this product works. What are you waiting for? You need to be passionate about this business. You need to be passionate about what you have for the pets, for the horses, for the people with cancer. Damn it, for the people with Crohn's disease, for the people with multiple sclerosis. Damn it. There are so many things, anxiety, that people need this in their life. And everybody on the Dream Team has a golden opportunity. Your kid has been stolen. Are you going to get them back? Because that's what you need to think about. By the end of the day, are you going to get your kid back today? That's all I need to say.
Okay, I'm glad that we're in front of you because this screen has spit all over it.
Sorry, I just felt like we needed to see it.
Well, you guys still look clear.
You got to think about this business like.
Yeah.
That's what I think about it like. I don't want it to slip through my fingertips.
I don't want to go to work one day and somebody else have started the business.
I don't have nobody telling me what my schedule, what to do. I can go to Disney right now after I hang up if I want to. Like, I get my kids, so I can't do that. But that's what I've worked 9 years to make this happen. You guys can do it in 5 months.
Speaking of years, tomorrow is our 1-year anniversary in this business. Like, I can't even believe it. That's just insane. So when you think about your future, when you start thinking about, you know, what your future looks like, I could never have imagined to have started in this industry and to be doing the things that we are right now, with some of the most amazing people.
And every one of these leaders here, guys, are paving the way. We're all making mistakes. We're just mistaking right through this thing. But guess what? You take and you choose and you take bits and pieces from everybody. But you got to keep that mindset. You got to go get your kid back. And you take whatever you can to get your kid back. You got to rob that bank. Don't rob a bank.
Don't do that.
But you know what I mean? That mindset is to rob that bank. You need to do what you need to do to make this happen.
All right. Ashley, anything else that I know I kind of cut you off there?
No, you're fine. Well, I only have somebody asked for follow-up ideas, but I think I'll let one of you guys handle that. And then the only thing I really want to touch for me is when Tammy was talking about she's pitched dispensaries, I actually have 2 physical therapist clinics on my team. I say it that way because then Danielle also touched that a lot of these people don't want to build their business and some of them want to do wholesale. Fortunately, the way my PT, and so I just want to kind of broaden the horizon on this a little bit because it can go another way. My PT did choose to become an affiliate and pay the $20 fee, and he does the cash and carry in his office, but he also now has a link that he puts on his website that people can order from. So when they can't come to physical therapy or they can't make it to his office, they can order online.
Perfect. That's
now,
perfect.
though, just had an 1.5-hour conversation with him and his wife, who both own this, physical therapy place called Fast Track. But anyway, they are now like broadening their horizons. Now they're asking me about the compensation plan. Now they're asking me how they could make this bigger. Now they're asking me if they're allowed to take it to their PT conferences. Just like MDC is having their conference in October with us. Can't wait to go, by the way. But now they're wanting to take it to their conferences. Thousands and thousands of people all over the United States. And I'm sure people from all around the world come to these things. That opens not only, I have goosebumps, but that opens a whole nother realm, not only for them, the medical field, but also for me to leave a legacy for my family, to get my children back, to get my husband or boyfriend or whomever retired from his business, because in my point of view, he works every single day, back-breaking construction, windows, siding, inside, outside, climbing in and out. He's got bruises all over him, cuts all over him when he comes home. It makes me sad whenever he walks through that door and he's cramping so bad. But I do have to say the CBD pain cream is absolutely amazing, and I massage his back with it every single night. And if it wasn't for that and he takes the oil too, but sometimes he needs a little bit of ibuprofen. I mean, it just, I want to bring him home. I want everyone else to be able to bring their family, their children, their husband home. And I want to be able to travel with him. Him and I are beach people. We are beach people. Like, we want to be by the ocean. He's, loves surfing, and I love bodyboarding and
Go to
jumping
Tammy's
waves.
house.
Like, that's just how we are. I need to be by a beach, and this is not the beach. Like, I'm looking at overcast clouds. Like, this is not cool. So anyway,
we're a little better here.
The physical therapy, let me go back to that. That's my ADHD talking, guys. But that can open a whole nother realm for me and my family. So just always keep your mind open to every possibility. These ladies gave me an idea of going back and looking at my pre-enrollees. I didn't even think about that, and I did that this morning. I've got one with 1 paid affiliate and 27 pre-enrollees. I've got one with 3 paid affiliates and 6 pre-enrollees. I've got one with 4 paid affiliates and another one with 4 paid affiliates. Like, these are 4 spots now that I have where I can go to these people and say, hey, look, this is what you have underneath you. I'm sorry, but if I had a business already built underneath me and only had to pay $20, that's way more than what I had. So, just keep your mind open to any possibilities. And when they say use us, all of us, for resources and ask questions, or if you relate to someone, just ask a question. Don't be scared. I may look intimidating, but I'm really not. I'll love your face. I'll give you tough love, but I'll love your face every day, and I'm a ride or die. So
yes, Ashley's a good one for inspiration. Please follow her and take tips from her. All these ladies, they're all great for inspiration and just motivation, and everybody on the dream team is going to give you motivation.
Sometimes a swift kick in the butt.
Sorry, you like to tell it real. This is a real business. This is a real company. So sometimes we got to be straightforward.
That's called networking.
You want to really change your life.
Like, we're a family. That's what we're supposed to do, is keep each other in line so we can keep it straight, because it is hard owning your own business, and like really putting that mind frame on. Whenever people you'll see all over Facebook, people say side hustle, like all over. This is not my side hustle. This is my thing. Like, this is what I do. Like, if you can't respect that, then unfollow me and move on to the next, because there's someone else that needs to hear this. So I guess that's another big tip for me, is I've never been scared of the word no. I don't care. Like, if you want to say no, say no. I'm going to move on to the next because someone else wants to hear it. So don't be scared of hearing no.
Awesome.
Perfect.
All right, Tammy.
That's all I got.
Anything else you want to touch on? Thanks, Ashley.
I don't have anything else. I think you guys covered everything.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I really appreciate you guys being on here. This went way longer.
Sorry.
We just got so much knowledge that we want to share with you guys.
We got a lot more, but we can't do a video the whole time.
All right, guys. So there are some additional resources. Like, if we didn't answer one of your questions.
Oh, Tammy.
They're like gone. Where'd they go?
The show, girl. Okay, no, wait. Here they are.
Oops, my bad. I don't know what just happened there.
Tammy got starstruck for a second.
I don't see them at all. They're like gone.
Somebody gave me the boot. All right, guys.
It's just
there
you
was
and me
some
in the
of
room.
this that was.
This is weird.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Okay. So there's sometimes during this video that we gave you great knowledge, and there's sometimes that you may feel like we were like
rambling,
beating you up. Okay. But good leaders can give inspiration and can give critiques at the same time. So thank you guys for, Ashley got kicked off now. Thank you guys for being
we
on.
have a Zoom to get to. We got to shut up.
Hey.
All right, y'all. Thanks for getting on.
Thank you for being part of the dream team. Stay up with all these leaders. Keep following them. If you're not friends with them, make sure you get friends with them.
All right. See you guys. Have a great day.
See ya.
Which way are we going?
Bye. This way. What are you talking about?
I was trying to get into.